Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue looking at some traditional origami and we're going to make a really pretty flower called a harebell. This is just a variation of a kind of bell flower, like a bluebell kind of, if you will. Really pretty little flower and definitely works great for if you're using it in kusudama later too. That could be a great flower for that as well, or just to kind of arrange with a nice kind of sagging stem. Definitely makes it look really cool. So I'm going to be just using standard origami paper, 15 by 15 centimeter. I'll let you guys know how big it is when we're done in case you're using it for a specific project. But this is definitely one of my favorite kind of flowers. There's a really pretty one. So we're going to start off here with a square base. So with my color side facing down, I'm going to fold my paper in half, both vertically and horizontally. And that'll give me a cross point in the middle so that I know where my center is. And then after getting both of those creases, if we open up to the color side, fold in half diagonally both ways too. And that will give us all the pre-creases so that we can get it all smushed down into the square base here. So open up to the color side, find those mountain creases of the vertical and horizontal creases. Just pinch on opposite sides, push in towards the center and shimmy everything around until it gets smushed down to be a nice little diamond or square shape. Now I want to make sure that your points that are open, those flaps that you can see, are up at the top. And I'm going to take the sides here and fold into the center. I'm going to do that for all four sides. After folding all them into the center, then I'm going to take the upper edge and fold into the center as well. It doesn't have to be exactly to the center, about close as you can get. So we get something that looks like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and take and fold this part here and smush it down. And as I do that, I'm just make a new crease there. And then this is a little tricky because what I actually want to do is I want to bring this one layer in here and make the squash fold include it. So I've got the beginnings of it. I'm just going to open this pocket up and then smush down. And it should bring everything over and bring just a tiny little bit of the color with it so that you get this triangle here and you get the white edge showing. So let me show you guys again with the other one because this is a little tricky step. We're going to just start first by just squash folding everything down, lining up the edges. Then I'm going to just take this layer, and it helps to kind of pop this open for a second because I want to curve the inside of that pocket as much as I can so that when I pull this part over, I can bring it all the way over. You get this nice sort of like cup all the way down into the middle. And then from there, then I could put back the pressure on that point to push it down. And that will give you the kind of sort of fold that you need for this. So I'll flip it over, do it again. Again, we're just going to be opening up everything here to do a squash fold. Good creases on that. Then take this first layer, it can be a little tricky to get to, kind of pop things open a little bit, pull this open, just kind of treat it like it's an ice cream cone and you're trying to just get a nice little hole going there. If you get it started, then once you smush down, you should be able to push it all over to get this nice shape. And I'll do this last one here. We'll go ahead and just push down first and then take that layer, pull it over to the other side, and then smush down. So we get something like this. Then I'm going to take each of these sides and fold this extra back. And you have some of the crease already there, you just need to reverse it. So we'll just get that folded back like this. I'm going to do the same thing with this side too. We're just tucking it behind. And this is a part where if you can, you know, the sharper the points are, then the nicer and cleaner the petals will look for your flower. So you could try your best to keep things kind of clean there. I'll get this part folded back too. You really want to make good sharp creases with this because we want this part to stay behind like it needs to so it doesn't pop back out later. Then if you want, you can go ahead and put a little bit of a crease right here in the middle, right where those edges meet. It's basically the middle. Go ahead and fold things in half. This will help when we kind of create the form of the flower, give it kind of a boxy feel when we open things up. So after you've gotten that crease kind of marked in the middle, what we're going to do is just take these flaps that you see here and fold down so we can get a good crease kind of going for each of the petals. And it's good to get those creases going because it can later kind of pop open on you, and that can be a little frustrating. So let me get this part kind of folded over there so that we get all four sides folded down. And then we're just going to open things up in the middle, kind of pop out each of those corners until we can get to this really nice kind of pyramid, four-sided little pyramid shape there. And then you should have this nice opening in the top area here. And then if you want, you can curl down the petals a little bit if you use like a pencil or a pen or something. Here, I've got a pen. You kind of put a little bit of curl on that edge to make things curl down a bit. And then, like I said, this is such a pretty flower and it makes such a pretty decoration. You just kind of hang a stem from the tip to create the kind of drooping effect that you get for these flowers. But the, let's see here, the dimensions for this are about 7 centimeters long, it looks like. And at the widest base here, that's about 4.5 centimeters wide. But that kind of gives you the finished dimensions for our little Harebell, or like a Bluebell flower, which is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.